Let's get into a Q&A now, shall we? Or looks like we got a super chat first.
Yeah.
Mason Roy, get a picture. In all reality, do my Vikings extend Cook and Harris? I'd say no to Cook, personally. I personally wouldn't do it. If you're telling me I got to pay him over $10 million,
I'm not convinced Harris gets paid yet. He is a little bit closer to a one-year wonder. I think you can make the same argument for Dalvin Cook, though, because of his injury problems. I'm not sure. I think that you'll see Cook show back up at some point with Minnesota.
Yep.
I am not sure that Harris ends up getting a long-term deal because I think he'd try to get paid in a significant way.
If you're a Vikings fan also, Mason, you can go subscribe to our Vikings channel. It's chatsports.com/VikingsTV. So if you're a Vikings fan, go check it out. We're getting close to 100 subs there.
100 subs equals a video. Vikings, as you'll see in a little bit, they're pretty darn close.
They are pretty darn close. Let's go to one of our most loyal watchers, Ravens fan, Jacob. Jacob, you can go to chatsports.com/RavensTV because also another channel getting close to 100 subs. Did the Ravens take JK Dobbins so that Lamar could be more of a passer than a rusher this year? Tell your Oklahoma State alum we still love Justice Hill.
I'm not sure if it was designed to let Lamar throw it more. He, for the record, did throw it plenty, and I think you still want to utilize his legs long term.
Absolutely.
And even just beyond this year. I think they took Dobbins in round 2 because I think he was the highest rated back on their board, and they're like, we're going to run the football a lot still. And, you know, Mark Ingram's maybe got a year or two left on the organization.
He's also had injury
Let's
issues.
take the value. So I don't think it was a let Lamar run less. I think it was a, hey, he's a really good player, so we're going to go that route, and we're going to take J.K. Dobbins there. He was my number one back, so from that perspective, it actually did make sense to me that the Ravens went with a back. Congratulations, Dolphins fans. You guys have just hit the 100 subscriber mark, so we are going to put together a mailbag for you guys. Use hashtag Dolphins in the comments if you want to be featured on that. Some updates on where things stand. The Vikings are at 80. The Giants are at 78. The Patriots are at 68. They're close to joining the Browns, the Cardinals, and the Dolphins as well as the 3 teams so far that have hit that 100 sub mark getting a mailbag video. Browns one's already out. Cardinals and Dolphins, stay tuned. Those will be coming very, very shortly for you. Now, if your team does not yet hit that 100 sub mark, time to get going. Time is running out for you guys in order to get that 100 sub mark. Then we're going to call it because we believe in winners here at Chat Sports. We're not just going to hand out, you know,
participation
exactly.
trophies.
No participation trophies allowed here. So check the description. All the links are in there. chatsports.com/VikingsTV. Whatever favorite team you're a fan of, they are all in there. So go check it out if you want to have a chance there. Remember, we have them for all 32, but if you don't get to 100 subs, there's not going to be a video, so you better get going on that front. And Dolphins fans, again, use hashtag Dolphins for that future mailbag. It just makes it easier on ourselves here at Chat Sports to find your questions and pick the best ones for a show. So congrats, Dolphins fans. Now's your chance to really, really bring it.
Let's now get into some Q&A questions here, and make sure that you're using hashtag NFL like Kevin Otto did, or also remember to kind of jump that line. You can super chat. Dark horse picks for offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year.
Okay,
This one's from Kevin Otto. So first off, Kevin, we've actually already made a video on. Oh wait, I was thinking rookie of the year. Never mind. Scratch
Big
that.
L.
Yep, big L. So offensive
this.
player of the year and defensive player of the year.
Good question.
Dark horses.
How about Minkah Fitzpatrick, who I think should have been in the discussion? Is that too known? Like, is that too obvious? Minkah Fitzpatrick for defensive player of the year?
I think it's tough for a safety to get it, to be honest with you.
Okay. I'll go Minkah for defensive player of the year. Saquon's too obvious for me on offensive player of the year, but I really like that pick, actually. So I will go with, how about Julio Jones? Again, he's not super dark horsey, but
honestly, I mean, this one might not be too crazy. I'll actually say Dak Prescott, which might surprise you if I'm going to go dark horse. But I mean, you're looking at a guy who threw for
he's
almost
like third
5,000.
or fourth in the MVP odds.
Yeah, see, I think he should be lower.
How about Sam Darnold breakout year?
Oh.
Josh Allen breakout year.
Josh Allen wouldn't be too bad. Defensive player of the year, though. Oh man, I can't really think. How about Bills defensive tackle Ed Oliver?
Okay, that's dark horse. I like it.
Cool.
That certainly counts as yours are much more dark horsey than
All
mine.
right, if you guys want to get your votes in, let us know. Let's go to the next question from Richard Lee and FAB to the Minnesota Vikings. I personally don't think it makes a lot of sense. They already drafted Justin Jefferson, who I think is a great fit, going to help really kind of take over that role for Stefon Diggs. But AB
are the Vikings going to throw it more this season? Yes or no?
What Dalvin Cook does.
Well, okay, so yes or no, are they going to throw it more this season?
I'll say no.
Okay, then Antonio Brown doesn't make sense because they really only need 2 receivers on that team.
Yep.
Like they're going to run a lot of 2 tight end sets. They're going to use a fullback at times, I think, next year. I don't see the need to bring in Antonio Brown, relegate Jefferson to that number 2 role with a player who has proven he complains when he doesn't get the football the way he wants to. Might be a concern for a run-first team.
Yeah, might be just a little bit of a concern. So, also Father's Day, it's right around the corner, coming up on June 21st. Mm-hmm. I called my dad this morning. I also called my grandfather this morning.
Nice.
Just trying to say, hey, what's happening? Are you with Dad? Let us know. Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Tom and I both, as we know at this moment of recording, are not fathers. But
I can confirm as of 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
5
yeah,
weeks.
I can confirm I'm not a dad.
Yeah?
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
that's the math, right?
Fingers crossed for Tom. So Y for yes, N for no. If you are a dad or if you're trying to get your dad something nice, maybe an NFL jersey is the way to do it. Under $80. All you got to do is go to the link that you see below. It's chatsports.com/jersey deal, and they're up to 25% off. So we got a Joe Burrow. We also have the Herberts. We got some rookie players. If you want a defensive player, Bobby Wagner. We got Aaron Donald. Bottom line is favorite player, favorite team, NFL jerseys under $80. But go ahead, take advantage of these deals because they're not going to last forever. I mean, come on. Also get your dad something nice, grandfather something nice. My grandfather wants a Mets jersey, so maybe we can hook him up with a Mets jersey. So chatsports.com/jersey deal. Looks like we got a super chat coming in from Brian. What's up, dude? What type of deal does Kittle get from the Niners?
A fat one.
I think he gets like I've said it before, when Jimmy Graham kind of like reset the market at tight end, he got paid almost more like a wide receiver. I kind of think that's what Kittle gets.
Tight end market top end right now is only like $11 million per year.
I think he's 17, 18.
Maybe it's 16, somewhere in that range. Like I think you do have to pay Kittle like a number 1 offensive weapon. Maybe you meet more in the middle and you make the top end tight end market for guys like Kittle like the running back market.
I mean, I think he's the best tight end in the league. I don't care that he doesn't have as good numbers as Travis Kelce. Kittle's a better blocker than Kelce every day of the week. Let's now go to the next question here from Robert Osborne. And, guys, get a picture. Who should the Falcons pick up on the free agent market?
How about Logan Ryan? I think you kind of maybe you want to make Kendall Sheffield a potential nickel corner this year. I'm not convinced how much I trust him, frankly.
Yep.
You're going to give a big shot to A.J. Terrell. You're going to hope that Isaiah Oliver continues to come along. I'm not really trusting that group. I wouldn't mind a veteran outside corner either. Even with Terrell in place, if I'm the Falcons, I am staring at that secondary going, oh boy, how are we going to stop some of the receivers we're going to face? How are we going to slow down Mike Evans and Chris Godwin? Like I don't trust that secondary. So that's where I'd be trying to find some more veteran depth.
We did get another super chat coming in. Remember, when you super chat, you jump the line, and if you want to wait in line, just use #NFL. Thoughts on Mike Gesicki breakout year? So Mike Gesicki was a really fun tight end prospect out of Penn State, and I remember the stat was he jumped higher than DeAndre Hopkins.
Off the charts athletic profile.
Oh, incredible player. But
to the point that it literally did not make sense.
But he's a good player. I just don't know if he can have a breakout year because I just don't know if that's how the Dolphins' offense is really going to be able to go along.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think Changeli's the new OC in Miami. Well, he flashed last year. 51 catches, 570 yards, 5 touchdowns.
He has the athletic ability to do it.
I think there is a real chance for a breakout year for him. I think it's fair to bring up what you brought up, that how does this offense all tie together? How does it all fit under Gailey? I think Tua would be willing to use a tight end. I mean, if Gesicki's that athlete that we've seen in the past, I think there is room for a breakout year for him, for an offense that is still probably going to have to throw the football a decent amount this season.
I could even make the argument, honestly, around Fitzpatrick, because we've seen Fitzpatrick throughout his entire career. When he likes somebody, he focuses in on that player and really just kind of whips him the football. So who's going to have more wins in 2020? I know the Seattle Seahawks coming off a pretty solid year. Type S for Seahawks. That's a mistake on my part. Or type C for Cardinals. So S for Seahawks, C for Cardinals. Let us know in the comment section who's going to have more wins in 2020. I know the Cardinals are kind of like that fun team, if you will. Great job there, producer Alicia and Tom, to get that graphic fits because Mitch can't spell. So type S for Seahawks, C for Cardinals. I am still going to type my S for Seahawks.
I'm inclined to agree.
But the Cardinals are such a fun team.
You're all aboard that Arizona hype train. I'm
so worried they're going to be the Browns. I'll be honest. I'm very worried.
I understand.
Very worried.
Younger, newer-ish head coach, although Kingsbury, of course, has proven a lot more than Freddie Kitchens, I think, ever did.
Yeah.
He was okay as the interim. I think you're feeling confident about Kyler Murray. I love the additions of Hopkins, but you can make some parallels, right? Defense kind of getting some changes, younger coaching staff, second-year quarterback you're fired up about, bring in a superstar receiver. I get why you're concerned that it might be Browns 2.0.
I'll tell you what, though. We're seeing a lot of season. I'm glad because I'm excited to see what the Cardinals do this upcoming season. Mason Roy, great job. Don't at me. I got a picture. That's my man right there. Keep hating on the Vikings, but I think we got better through the draft this year. Your thoughts? I actually think the Vikings had one of the best drafts in all of the NFL. Our grades would prove that.
I completely agree, and what they did benefit from was having so many draft picks this year, partially because they also traded away Stefon Diggs. I agree with you, Mason. The Vikings, from where they got from after the free agency period to after the draft, they were significantly better. The problem is they got significantly worse because of free agency, and I don't think Griffin's going to end up coming back. The secondary room has been overhauled.
Yep.
I do think that they're going to compete for the NFC North crown. I would not be surprised if they won it, but there are some significant concerns on the defensive side of the ball for me.
We got another super chat coming in from Brian. Happy Father's Day. Bryant.
There's a T.
Happy Father's Day to all my Chat Sports fam.
Thank you, Brian.
Appreciate that. Tom and I, we're not dads that we know of. Producer Brett, he's a dad of 3 girls. James is a dad to a boy. I think that's all the dads here at the Chat Sports
Unless
studio.
Harrison hasn't told us something.
Could be. Or producer Alicia. Who knows?
I can confirm she's not a dad, Mitch. It's not how it works.
I didn't even think of that. All right.
I did assume Alicia's gender.
We want you guys to stay safe this year because if we are going to have NFL games, heck, even if you're just going to the grocery store running an errand for your dad because he told you to on Father's Day, be safe. Go to chatsports.com/stay safe where you can get 3 NFL face masks for only $24.99. We'll make it a little bit easier for y'all as well for you watching live on YouTube. As you can see, it's already in the comments. You can just click the link and get one of your face masks. Or if you watch this at a later date, you can go down in the description and then click the link, chatsports.com/stay safe. Hey, listen, wash your hands, wear a face mask, rep your favorite team. We're just trying to get everyone together again because this whole COVID thing, I'm ready to get through with it. Let's go to another super chat from Swampasaurus318. When I walk to work, that's how I feel. Will the Browns go after Newton?
But why would be my first question.
Because
he's not going to replace.
Did you see the video of him throwing with OBJ?
Yeah, okay. That is a good but why answer, Mitch. Normally we don't have good ones.
I mean, that's why. I mean, he was throwing with OBJ.
Yeah.
Who's better, Baker Mayfield, Cam Newton?
Baker.
Let me know in the comments.
It's Baker. You're rolling with your third-year quarterback you spent the #1 pick on. You're not replacing him with Cam Newton right now, coming off of the injury. Beyond that, I don't think he's going to back up. I don't think he wants to be a backup. And the Browns already paid Case Keenum. So, although, yes, thank you for pointing it out, Mitch, he did work out with Odell Beckham, it's not going to happen. I don't see it at all.
Well, you know what? I want to end this, not even end it, but I want you guys to go down in the comments and let me know. Who's a better quarterback, Baker Mayfield or Cam Newton?
As a reminder, Browns TV, chatsports.com/Browns TV. Go check it out, Browns fans. Already got a video up there for you.
Next question coming in from Bears Furry Real. I like this name. Get a pick, though. There was a lot of rumors about the Bears trading for J.J. Watt. Do you guys think that that's going to happen? If this happens, who do you think the Bears are going to trade?
With what money? I get it. At some point, you can make it work for all individual players if you really want to. I don't know how you can pay Khalil Mack and then also pay J.J. Watt so much money. I know there's the somewhat hometown reunion thing. The Bears aren't going to trade for J.J. Watt.